Hey everybody, so I'm going to do the accent tag that Caitlin from the other half of Razzle Dazzle Sparkles tagged me to do. And I'm going to say the words on the list here and then probably compare them to what I think other people might be saying, which may not be, that may be more of a pronunciation thing than an accent tag. But I kind of feel like some of these words are designed to see how you pronounce something instead of your accent. So take it with a grain of salt. Who cares? Whatever. I'll do what I want, as does everyone else on YouTube. So the first word is garage, which I think maybe some people say garage, but I don't. I say garage. And herb, the H is silent to me. Schedule, because I'm not British. I don't say schedule. Figure, I don't say figure, so figure. Jaguar, I don't know if there's another way to say jaguar. Lieutenant, again, I think that's just a one-way thing. Water, how else do people say water? Or if you have an accent. I mean, you may notice my vowels are kind of drawn out, but water. Advertisement, instead of advertisement. I should start saying advertisement. Please stay tuned for the rest of my video after the following advertisements. Vase. I don't use the word vase. I think it's pretentious. I say vase. Root. Because, okay, this is, Caitlin said the same thing in my sister's video, that we say it weird. I say, like on top of your house is a roof. It's root beer. But like, if I'm talking about a plant, then those are the roots to me, not the roots. So I'm like, well, if I'm outside and I see a tree and, like a big oak tree or whatever, then I'll be like, oh, look at that, there's the big root of the oak tree. But if I'm like holding a plant in my hand, I'll be like, and these are all the roots. I don't know. So anyways, but normally you'll probably hear me say root and roof and stuff like that. Ballet is the next one. Tomato, 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 potato, potato. I say tomato. Leisure. Address. I think Caitlin said address. I don't say that. I say address. 8. How else would you say 8? Really. My sister is probably listening for a W there, but there wasn't one. I pulled my tongue to the back of my mouth. What was her name? Who was my speech teacher? Mrs. Pulaski? I don't know. Something like that. Really. Aluminum. Aunt. This is like the relative aunt. I don't say aunt. I say aunt. Wash. My boss is from Missouri and she says wash, but I say wash. Oil. How do people in accent say oil? Theater. Not theater. Theater. Iron. What? Iron? Oh, that's right. Iron. Iron. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking. Salmon. I don't pronounce the L in salmon. I love to eat it though. Caramel. I read it and I know that it's caramel, but I say caramel. It doesn't have to be caramel, but that's the way it looks. But I say caramel. Fire. Fire. Sure. Not sure. I may say sure. My sister and I do that as a joke. I think she does it as a joke. But we just say sure. Really. Data. Not data. Data. Ruin. That I had to think about saying that word because I could have easily butchered that one and said ruin. Ruin. Crayon. Crayon. Toilet. Toilette. Eau de toilette. Toilet. New Orleans. Not New Orleans. To me. Lots of people say New Orleans. I think my dad says New Orleans. I think. Pecan. instead of pecan. I think my sister said pecan, which I thought was odd because no wait, did I say pecan? No, I don't know. I don't know. Pecan, I think. Maybe I say pecan sometimes. I don't know. Do you want pecans on it? Do you want pecans on it? I don't know. Both. Again. Probably. I don't know alternate ways of saying these words. Spitting image. Alabama. Lawyer. Coupon. I don't know how I feel about the word coupon. But the people on TLC say extreme couponing. So I think America is more on the coupon side than the coupon side. Mayonnaise instead of mayonnaise. Which always makes me think now of, since I saw An Officer and a Gentleman, mayo, and the drill sergeant was like, mayonnaise. Syrup. Pajamas. Oh, pajamas. I say pajamas. I wonder what my sister said. Cot. Okay, on to the questions. These questions, I have watched 2 of these videos. No, three accent tags thus far. And I don't really know about these questions. Some of them I can't think of any other answer. Or whatever. Anyways, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? TPing. I would like someone if anyone watches this video and knows an alternate name for toilet papering somebody's house, put it in the comments. Because I think everyone calls it TPing. What is the bug that when you touch it curls into a ball called? I call that a potato bug. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda. What do you call gym shoes? Tennis shoes. But I make the S part of the shoes. Instead of tennis shoes, even though I know that's how you spell it and that's how I write it on a piece of paper, I say tennis shoes. Like tennis shoes. What do you say to address a group of people? Like, if I'm at work, I'm like, girls, stop talking. No, I'm probably just like, hey, everybody, listen up. I think what they're going for is just to, find the people who say y'all and the people who don't, which I think that question is lame for finding out if you say y'all or not. Like, if you're saying this with a southern accent, you probably say y'all. What's the next question? The spider with an oval-shaped body and long legs, a daddy long legs. What do you call your grandparents? I call them grandma and grandpa, or G-ma and G-pa, but not many other people do that. A grandma and grandpa. And I spell it that way too, like Gramma. That's how I spell it. What do you call the wheeled contraption you carry groceries in? A cart. So lots of people said shopping cart, but I just call it a cart. What do you call it when rain falls while it's raining? I think I'm reading this off my sister's video and I think she typed it wrong. I think it's supposed to be, what do you call it when rain falls when the sun is shining? I did not know there was a term for that. Again, leave it in the comments. If someone is calling that something, that's actually what I call my favorite kind of weather, because that is my favorite kind of weather, tied with overcast days where it's like drizzling and like rainy. Those are my 2 favorite types of weather. So I don't know that there's a name for it. What do you use to change the TV channel? The remote. I don't say remote control. And I don't say moat. I just say remote. And that is the end of the tag. So, I'm rocking the table. Anyways, done with that. Enjoy.